Hello, thanks so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to start with Series 6 and we're going to start with the forehead exercise. And I just wanted to talk to you about this because a lot of people don't actually get to Series 6. They start Series 1, might get through to Series 2, but the rest of it is just left by the by. And hopefully this year I'm going to help people with that. But today we're just talking about the forehead exercise in Series 6. Now, with the I'll give you a diagram in a minute, but I do have Trusty Dorian here today, and Trusty Dorian has a wonderful picture and a representation of the corrugator muscle. Now this muscle, and there's a procerus muscle here. He doesn't seem to have one. He has a little thing there, but he doesn't seem to have a procerus muscle. How do you frown, mate? Anyway, maybe you're not meant to frown. So the procerus muscle sits right across here around this area, and the corrugator joins the procerus muscle on each side. Now, basically what happens when we frown is that the procerus activates, but this one activates as well. And the corrugator is one of the strongest muscles on our face, which is amazing because it's one of the tiniest. So this muscle here is responsible for all our frowning. Also, it's packed with a lot of emotion, this muscle. And I have talked about this in the past, that when you feel an emotion like anger, upset, disapproval, disdain, all those sorts of emotions, this is the muscle that activates. So it's really interesting because this year I'm going to be talking about mindset and all of that sort of thing. And with mindset comes the control of muscles on your face. And we're going to be talking about that more. So what I wanted you to do is be very aware of this muscle. Maybe just touch it now and frown, and you can feel it moving back and forth. And that's the muscle we're going to be concentrating along with the procerus today. So I'll give you a visual image here. So if you look here, you can see how the muscle is constructed and how they actually work together. So with this exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to be using our fingers, placing them onto the corrugator. Now you can see what I've done is I'm using the tips, this part, like half of the pads of the top of my fingers, and I'm just placing them on the corrugator, right? Now what this does is it isolates both of those muscles, but when you go to frown, it's impossible to frown, okay? Because you need to press quite firmly. And what this does is it creates resistance so the muscle can't frown. Now to stop it from the procerus muscle from creating that one line down the middle that some people have, place your finger right in the middle. Now what I want you to do is I want you to try to frown. And as you do it, you are isolating all of those muscles. Now the purpose of this exercise is to strengthen the corrugator muscle and make it sit up and sit back. Okay, we're not strengthening it to frown more, we're strengthening it to make it bigger. And when you make it a little bit bigger, what will happen is it will start to raise up the area in between our eyes and pull apart. Now some of us have 11 lines, some of us just have the one line. So what I want you to do is practice just pressing firmly, pressing your finger in the middle and then gently frowning. And frowning with repetitions. And what you should feel underneath your fingers are the tiny little corrugator muscles moving back and forth. Now as you can see, what this has done, it has smoothed out, even that one exercise, one little bit has smoothed out my frown lines, which I do have. Because as you know, I don't have Botox or anything like that. I only use the exercises to keep my face looking youthful and natural, I might add. So, so you can see the exercise itself has really started to work already. Now again, what we do is we use the program. So that's an exercise. So they are the exercises. So with the exercises, we use the method. And the method of Facerobics is 50 repetitions for 2 weeks, 100 repetitions for 2 weeks and 150 repetitions for 2 weeks. Now if you cannot get to 150, you can do 50 repetitions for 3 weeks and 100 repetitions for 3 weeks. That is the method. So you apply the method to the exercise. Okay, so with one series of Facerobics, you should be doing 6 weeks of exercises of the same exercise set. Now, it's really important that we change the exercises about. And this is what happens with exercise with our body as well as with our face. You have to change the exercises so you do not plateau. So when you finish Series 6, you go back to Series 1, learn the set of exercises and apply the method and start all over again. So I hope that helps you today. I hope it clears up a few things about the program, but also I hope it helps you with the exercise on how to do that exercise properly. Now please do remember to subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe you get all these great updates. And also please remember to have a look at the Premium Gym. You can see the website going across the video right now. If you put that URL into the browser, then it'll take you to the gym and you can have a look and see what's on offer and have a look and see if it's something that you'd like to do, especially for the new year. This is something, because it is a new year video really, maybe there's a New Year's resolution that you would like to work on your face this year, and Facerobics might be something that you just need. All right guys, well you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Little by little